Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about my nose job experience and sort of give you guys a rundown on like who I went, why I wanted to do it, and like the entire healing process. I watched these types of videos when I was considering getting a nose job, and I think they're so informative to hear from a wide variety of people on their experience and why they did it, who they went to, what the healing process is like. So if you guys are interested, then let's keep on watching. I guess I'll start off a little bit with the background. I got my nose job when I was 17 years old. I was gonna wait till I was 18, but for some reason me and my mom were just like, oh, it's fine, doesn't matter, let's just do it now. And I'm 22, almost 23 years old now, so it's gonna be almost 6 years. It's gonna be, yeah, basically almost 6 years since I got my nose job. I was 17 but 2 months away from being 18, so you know, I was like, whatever, 2 months isn't gonna make a difference. It was during my spring break of high school, so I was like, perfect timing, like I'll only need a week to really heal. That's what the doctor said in the process of it all, like you take the cast off within a week and then everything's like basically back to normal. So that's the reason why we just ended up doing it. And I'll put in some pictures of my nose like before. I'm Persian, Middle Eastern, so it's pretty typical for like the girls to get their nose done when they turn like 18, you know, 21, like around that age, like once their face like matures a little bit more, because we do have pretty prominent like ethnic noses and they're very beautiful noses, like, but for me personally, I was very self-conscious. Like I didn't like pictures on the side and I didn't like laughing, and I think it just was so big on my face. It was pretty, like, it was a big nose. And I'm very small and petite, and I'm like 5'1". I'm pretty like slender, and it was just this big thing on my nose. It really like made my eyes smaller, my face look smaller, like different. Like you guys can see in the photos and you guys can see now, like it really changed the way my appearance, my face looked, and it made my eyes stand out more, and I think it just is a better fit for my face and my body. And so I was feeling really insecure, but I was really happy that my mom was very supportive in the sense that she was like, don't worry, like I know you're feeling like self-conscious about this. Once you become of age, like we'll go and get your nose done, because she did have the same experience where she went and got her nose done too when she was 18. Did consultations with one of them, with Dr. Omidi, which is the doctor that I ended up doing my surgery with, and he is in Beverly Hills area. I went in like February, did the consultation, everything seemed like, you know, did my blood test and everything was like good to go. We scheduled it for April. Any medicine I had to take prior to the surgery, I just had to make sure not to eat or drink, and so we went to Pomona for that week. And I basically told him when I went in for the consultation, like, because I know a lot of people, they go in with like pictures or like they go in with specific wants. I was just very much like open to whatever he wanted. I just said I want my nose to like not look how it does now, but anything that you as the doctor think is going to be best for me, because I know if I went in with pictures, like obviously it looks great for somebody, but what if it doesn't look that way for me? And like I think there's specialists in this field and that I'm gonna take their advice for this. And like, so I didn't have any pictures, I didn't know what my nose was gonna look like. I just said like, do what you want, just make it look better than how it is now, like to fit my face better, you know, everything like that. And he just said like the surgery is gonna be like a 2.5 to 3 hour surgery, like you'll come out, go home, rest, see you the next day, and then see you the following week when we take your stitches and cast out. So I show up the morning of the surgery, like surgery was scheduled for I think like 3 p.m. so I haven't eaten anything for like, I was literally dying, dehydrated, you know, typical jitters before surgery. First ever surgery for me, first time I was going under, and first like plastic surgery obviously at 17 years old. I was so young. Didn't actually end up going into the surgery room until like 5 p.m. so I was basically there for a few hours, like signing paperwork and like literally just like scared out of my mind, like what's going on. Like I walk into the surgery room, and then the doctor, or the person helping the doctor, he like was speaking to me, asking me questions, and I don't remember anything else after that. I think that's when he was putting the anesthesia in me, and then all I remember is waking up and I for some reason just started crying. I don't know why. I think I was just really, it felt like a really nice sleep, literally no pain. Wasn't awake during surgery, nothing. I woke up just start crying for no reason because I was really dramatic like that. But my mom was like, oh, like I saw, and the thing is I consented to the doctor using my like face and like filming the surgery on his Instagram. So my mom's like, I saw the whole process, like your nose looks great, looks amazing, like it's beautiful. And then like the doctor saw me out and everything, and I went home and I was like, at this point I hadn't eaten for 24 hours, so I was like, I'm ready to eat. So I went home to the hotel room and I like ate a bunch of food, slept. But because I went 24 hours without water, I remember that first night I kept waking up needing to drink water. But what they did find out, the surgery ended up taking 5.5 hours, because they did find out that I was missing like a little piece of like cartilage, right? That's the bone in your nose. I was missing a little bit of that on my right side, so they had to take some from the piece that they were already taking out of my nose to begin with because it was so big. And they had to create like a shaft over here to balance this section and this section out, because I was like kind of missing that. I had stitches here, here, and here, and I think, I'm pretty sure, like I guess on the inside too, could be wrong, but I know this one just dissolved on its own. This one, after a week, it was supposed to like come to take it out with the cast. So the rest of the recovery was pretty decent, like no complaints. Obviously it's a little bit uncomfortable sleeping like this and kind of not being able to breathe, like because there's like a big heavy cast on you basically. I didn't have excessive bleeding or anything, which is nice, but that's just my body because I just have like low white blood cells in general. My like body heals very slowly. My face had the worst like bruising, because obviously they break your bone. So right here was like purple for like a very long time. I had to go to school with concealer under my eyes for like a good 2-3 weeks post surgery, because like my body heals so slow, and like they were just like really bad. Like there was swollen yellow to purple bruising, like it was green bruising like crazy. This is where it gets crazy. So you guys saw the before and after pictures of my nose like immediately post-op. So I get in a week after to take the cast off and also the stitching, and then they realized that they took the stitching out of this side, my left side, and then they were going to take the stitching out of my right side. And I think you can still see this, I have makeup on, but you could kind of see the little like stitches. They took it out, they realized it didn't heal, so they had to inject my nose with like 2 or 3 shots of like numbing something and like re-stitch my nose up. And the doctor was honestly pretty shocked. He's like, this has never really happened before. And my nose, as you see in the photo, it like was more up. My nose didn't go up. It like I don't know how to say it in English, but basically just didn't heal fast enough to go up basically, because the cast and the taping, it's like designed to like do this, but it didn't do that. It was like still, it was like kind of down, like down, more down than it is even now, then compared to immediately when they did it in the surgery room. So the doctor was kind of shocked, and he was like, you kind of need to have a little bit more protein in your body to be able to have the resources to heal faster, which again is shocking because I eat a lot of protein, like I love my meats and everything. So we were just like, oh my god, what's going on? Like, so definitely maybe it's just a me experience because I have low like white blood cells. I'm a very slow healer, which is probably why this is my first and only plastic surgery I'll ever do, because my body takes so long to heal. Like a typical surgery recovery period for some people is gonna be like double to triple for me personally. But yeah, and then it was obviously swollen for a good chunk of a year to a year and a half. I know they say it takes up to a year to heal and to get its final form, and I definitely find that true. I think even up to 2 years for me. By the time I was like 20, I think that's the way it's been till now. I was overall really happy. Like I could already see the difference in my face, and during the different post checkups, like after a month and whatever, like the doctor was like, yeah, I don't know what happened with the tip of your nose, like obviously didn't go expected because we didn't know how your body would react to the surgery and everything. and definitely not the doctor's fault at all. That's just my body. And like, but obviously I'm not like disappointed. I really like my nose. I love it. Like, it's definitely better than how it was post surgery, so I'm not complaining. I obviously love my nose. I was gonna go in for a revisionary rhinoplasty during the 1 year mark, because he was like, let's wait a year, see how it, because that's like the full recovery time for a rhinoplasty, and then come in and I'll do the revision for you. But then obviously the following year was like March 2020, COVID happened, you know, so I couldn't do that, and I didn't end up doing that. But I think that is something that I'm going to be considering in the future, because obviously like it's been 6 years now. I'm 23, my body's still changing. Like, I did it at such a young age and my body is still changing. I'm still growing, but obviously I still feel like confident in everything. Like, now I can do like side profile, like I love side profiles, photos, and like laughing. I'm not covering my face anymore. Like, I'm like feel very confident and happy with the way I look, and I feel like I look so pretty and beautiful now, and I think that's the most important thing. But yeah, this is what my nose looks like now, 6 years after. I've always wanted to make one of these videos, but now that I have a YouTube channel, I'm like, I've always wanted to make these videos. Let's do it. Like, I'm excited. I want to spill the tea. I want to share my experience on a nose job. If I do the revisionary, I'm definitely gonna vlog at this time and like take you guys along with me. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions or want like a part 2 of this video or anything like that, then definitely comment down below. I'd love to make videos about this if you guys want more in-depth explanation or anything like that. But yeah, that's just my experience and what I would recommend going into the experience of rhinoplasty. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and comment down below other videos you guys would like to see, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.